words socialist and secular was introduced into a preamble. And Baba Sahib Ambedkar ji had vehemently said that socialists should not be added in the preamble at that point of a time, because no one typical governance style should be imposed upon the citizens of our country. Of course, sir, the emergency of 1975-77 is a stark reminder of the violation of the provisions of the Constitution and an encroachment on the fundamental rights of the citizen of our country. Since the adoption of our Constitution, sir, the Union government had dismissed democratically elected governments 134 times, largely during when the principal opposition party was in power. And the first time, sir, again, I would like to emphasize on the word ironically, because it was on the 20th of June 1951 that Article 356 was imposed in Punjab too. Sir, Article 356 actually vests wide powers in the central government to stamp its authority on the state governments. See, though this article at that point of a time was meant to preserve the integrity and the unity of our country, it has been blatantly used to oust democratically elected governments that were led by opponent parties. So this article, sir, was borrowed from the Government of India Act of 1935. Ironically, sir, that the leaders of the freedom struggle had opposed the invocation of Article 93 from the Government of India's Act of 1935. But later on, and the Britishers did not invoke it as well, but later on, sir, it had found its way into our Constitution, and the reason why it was incorporated was to ensure stability in a post-independent country. Sir, Baba Sahib Ambedkar ji had called this article a dead letter, but this article has been misused a majority of times. Here I cannot refrain, sir, from recalling the experience of my late father, Shri NT Ramarao ji, when he was undemocratically ousted out of power, when Srimati Indira Gandhi ji was the Prime Minister of the country. But it is thanks to the principal party in the NDA government today, the BJP, and the love and affection of the people of the state of Andhra Pradesh that has actually seen him reinstalled in the state of Andhra Pradesh, sir. Sir, it would be permanent. It would be pertinent. Yes, and many other parties too. Sorry. Sir, it would be pertinent, sir, here to recall the comments from the editorial of The Economist. And The Economist, in its editorial, had written, "A ruler who regards his opponents as demons is liable to start behaving like one." Again, sir, a ruler who regards opponents as demons is liable to start behaving like one. Mr. Nixon, 10 years out of American presidency, has yet to say sorry. Mrs. Gandhi, 4 years back in power in India, is into her dirty tricks again. This is what Economist said, sir. It is not what I had said. Sir, to conclude, the Constitution of India is not simply a compilation of schedules and articles, sir. Neither does it simply seek to establish institutions, but it is rather a transformative one. The various provisions in our Constitution seek to ensure social and economic justice to all the citizens of our country. Today, rising above all political considerations and ideologies, it is our bounden duty to pay respect to the 75 years journey of our Constitution. So the interpretation of our Constitution has been shaped by interventions of various sections of society, and we cannot leave the judiciary far behind. Our judiciary too, sir, has been a part of this evolution journey, wherein when it was necessary, they had worked closely with governments, but when it was so desired, they did not hesitate, the judiciary did not hesitate from striking down laws, policies, and at the same time, amendments too, to uphold the basic structure of our Constitution. Sir, when our Constitution was being framed, the framers of our Constitution were both men, women, leaders from different parties, leaders belonging to various ideologies, from different caste, creed, and backgrounds, sir. So today, sir, we can never say that the Constitution belongs to any one particular person, party, or ideology. This Constitution belongs to India, and this is what is very, very inspiring, sir. Sir, the oldest and the longest constitution of the world today, it seeks to realize the dream of every Indian citizen, sir. And that dream, if I were to put it in the words of poet Iqbal, is to realize a country which is Sare Jahan se acha Hindustan hamara. Jai Hind, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. माननीय श्री इकरा चौधरी जी.
धन्यवाद धन्यवाद सभापति
Thank you, Chairperson, sir. You allowed me to speak on this special discussion on completion of 75 years of Indian Constitution. We are discussing Indian Constitution, and first of all, I salute to the far-sightedness of Constitution framers. As a young MP, I associate my aspirations with the ideals of Constitution, and I wish to state that backward and minority communities are striving and fighting for the freedom to ensure their freedom. They are fighting every day. I wish to start by stating a quote by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He had stated that I am proud of the India who have a constitution which imbibes democracy, socialism, and secularism. But it appears today that today we have a constitution, but the the morality of those who are running is lost today. Every section of a community, every section of Indian community are facing problem, but especially the Muslims are suffering hellishly. They are being targeted only because of their religious identities. Article 15 of Constitution says that no citizen of India would be discriminated on the base of religion or race, but ground realities are just opposite to it. Hate speech through bulldozing the homes and such incidents have become very common, especially in Uttar Pradesh. It appears that